For me, it's not any sort of like fun hippie or hipster sort of movement that I'm fixing onto. This is it. I had no farm experience growing up. I didn't grow anything until I was 21. It was in school in New York, and I wasn't connecting, I wasn't finding any merit in fashion, because that's what I went to school for and what I was doing. And so I started volunteering doing tree planting there, and it was like just really connected with me, and you know, after living in the concrete city, I really realized I'd been missing it. The reason that it's kind of far off is because none of the options that I could explore right now and really get my hands on seem very appealing to me. Like you can take out an FSA loan, low interest, you don't have to put much money down. Again, I don't really want that burden on my shoulders right now. You know, it's just a ton of money that you have to pay back. You also need tools and a tractor, whatever else. You can lease somebody else's land. Paying rent on my apartment sucks. I don't really want to pay rent on my farm. And you know what, then in the end, you put all of these years and energy into the soil and it still belongs to someone else, you know? For me, I found in this community, it's a lot of just connecting, getting in touch with the right people, finding the right places. And I'm just having patience in that process because there might be a really wonderful situation that comes my way. And there's also a big thing always gnawing in the back of my head, like, I'm not putting away any money, you know? And it's kind of like, how do I get land? How do I make that happen? And it's a really hard path. It's not clear cut, you know? It's not like you go to school, you go to grad school, you intern, you get plugged in. It's not like that. So it's hard. You have to kind of sacrifice certain things to make it work, but in the end, you have to believe in it. I think that a lot of people my age are getting into it. And even, like, there's tons of volunteers in Austin that'll come and do this. And the reason behind that, I think, is because getting out of college, you kind of expect there's going to be something waiting for you, and it's not. You know, it's pretty hard out there. So a lot of us are just being like, well, forget it. Like, I don't need it. That's what I said. I don't really want to do that corporate world. It's not me. I want to do something real. There's romanticism that comes with it, and I've seen a lot of people come in, not to this farm, but other farms for the internship program and just cycle right out. Because the reality of it is that it's a lot of monotony and really back-breaking work. But you have to kind of keep that balance. There is still a bit of romance in it, in the fact that it's its own form of magic. You know, a seed turns into this. And people say a lot, oh, it must be really rewarding. And I don't know, it's kind of funny, like people's views who don't work in this, their idea of farming, that's not really the reality of it. The reality of it can be very harsh, but it's also really beautiful.